So then last verse here. Shantairananyamatibihi madurasvabhavaihi ekatvanishchita manobirapetamोहैः साकं वनेषु विजितात्मपदस्वरूपं तद्वस्तु सम्यक् अनिशं विमृशन्ति धन्याः शान्तैरनन्यमदिभिर्मधुरस्वभावैः एकत्वनिश्चितमनोभिरपेतमोहैः साकं वनेषु विजितात्मपदस्वरूपं तद्वस्तु सम्यगनिशं विमृशन्ति धन्याः. The importance of living in the company of men of wisdom. This is considered as the ultimate path towards moksha, and there is no disappointment or unhappiness about leaving aside everything else. That's why in all the earlier verses say tektva, tektva, giving up. Now the very word sannyasa means as is to throw. In Sanskrit, as means to throw. Nyas is to throw very well. Nischayena asati. Throw it very well. Throw it out the windows. And in one more adjective, samyak. Very well, for sure, giving up. That is called sannyas. Now you see, what you can throw, what you can give up. If I say, give up this, give up anything, or give up an object. First of all, you can give up only that which you own. Correct? I cannot come to your home. Anybody wants this? Take. I cannot give what is not mine. What is mine only I can give. I cannot donate to somebody else. It is not mine. One person was looking at a tall building, some 10, 15-story building. The other guy came. What are you looking at? It's my building, 10 story. You want it? Yes. I give you. Give me money first of all. So, I don't even own that building. I take the money and walk away. If the foolish is there who can give money to take. Because, if I don't own, I can give you everything there. That is not giving up. Even dhanam, you should give what you have earned yourself and then give it. Not somebody else's. So, sannyasa is not giving up. Sanya is disowning. Meaning, I don't own it. This is real sannyas. See, giving is dhanam. What is the difference between dhanam, tyaga and sannyas? This discussion takes place in 18th chapter. There, Bhagavan Krishna says, tyagam is karma phala tyaga. Karma karo, phala tyaga karo. That is tyaga. Sannyasa is, know that you are not doing. That is the point here. आप करता नहीं है. Earlier also says karta ramanya davagamya, right? Tadarpidani danyaha vicharanti danya karma phala paripaga palani danyaha. Kurvanti dharma karma paripaga palani danyaha. It is said. Karta ramanyam. कोई और करता है. So in the tyaga, it is giving up the result of action. In sannyasa, it is giving up the notion that you are the doer. That's the difference between sannyasa and tyaga. Dhanam is, you are not giving up your kartrutva, you are not giving up your bhoktrutva also. I am sharing what I have owned. think about the difference. Dhanam, you own it and you give it. You own the result and give it. Dhanam. Tyaga, you don't own the result, but you are the doer. In sannyas, I am not even the doer. If I myself is not the karta, to whom is the result then? Not mine, obviously. Even kartrutva is not mine. What about the phalam of that karma? So, as true sannyasastu mahabaho dukkhamaptum ayogataha. Bhagavan very clearly said that if you have not thought through this, your sannyasa will become greatest dukkham to you. If you are still having ownership in your mind and if you externally do sannyasa, you will be miserable. Everybody is eating sweet, I can't. Why? I told everybody that I am not eating sweet. You will be suffering. Night you get up. Is the sweet there? Because you did not give up, really speaking. Dukkhamaptam. So that's why Bhagavan made it clear, Nyeyasya nitya sannyasi yo na dveshti na kankshati. Definition of sannyasa. One who does not either desire nor hate. That is called sannyasa. It is not having, it is disowning. You see, even a sannyasin will have body, the mind, everything is there, but whether he thinks that alone am I, then he is in trouble. Then such a person, Jatilo mundi lunjita kesha kasha yambara bahukruta vesha. It's only vesha. Then let me tell you, so I go to the airport tomorrow, right? Now, when I am here, many of you know who I am, and so you do namaskar and all that. Hari Om Swamiji. Now, if I go to the airport, if I do, I expect everybody to do that. Who's the fool there then? No, tell me. And Swami has come. Nobody is doing any namaskar to me. Interesting thing is, as I told you, most of the time I don't wear this dress when I go to airport because they will make me Jesus Christ then. Every time I decided that this is too much. So I wear a, jogging suit or some t-shirt and let us say one person who knows me and comes. Are you Swami Ishwarananda? Yes. You don't look like that. So, are you doing namaskar to my cloth or to me? If I wear that cloth only, if you do namaskar, that means you are doing namaskar to my cloth only. Then I will hang the cloth and then do namaskar to that only. It is not the cloth that you wear that is sannyas. Isn't it? Gurudev gives to give the example. If you are growing a plant in your backyard, when it is growing up a little bit, you put a fence around it because the animals come and disturb. The fence around it is necessary for the protection of the plant. And he would say, plant grows, not the fence. The plant grows beyond the fence. Then thereafter that fence is not necessary. In the same way, when he was giving Diksha to us, he said, cloth I am giving. Cloth is not to be respected. Only your knowledge is what is to be respected. So grow in knowledge despite the cloth. So real sannyasa is what? Na dveshti na kankshati. No dvesha, no kanksha, akanksha. Desire or hatred, even who does not have. Nirdvandvo hi mahabaho. A person crossed over all the dualities, pairs of opposite, sukham bandhat pramuchyate. Easily such a person will come out of bondage. So earlier all verses of tektva is given. What is to mean by that is by jnana asina tektva. with the sword of knowledge. But Swami Tapovanam said the difference between a sannyasin and a beggar is one does not have, one does not want to have. That's how the difference. Simple as that. A beggar does not have, a sannyasi doesn't want to have. And one who does not have is actually, by that not having, is miserable. Whereas a sannyasin, by not having, is so happy. I don't have anything. I don't want to have. If that want is missing, how can you be unhappy? Whereas that guy, he's not having and he wants to have. So the wanting is there, but does not have. Therefore he is miserable. So one who is a sannyasi who does not have, and if he does not have a knowledge, and if you give him something and then he will lose his sannyasa, is it not? Why? Because that whole idea of not want to have is no more, is replaced by want to have. Then he'll be miserable. Then he'll be taken away from him also. And Gurudev used to give another example. One sadhu was sitting there in the river, Ganges bank. At that time, he opened the eyes and, Bhagavan, I'm getting old. I'm not able to walk properly. So I wish I had a walking stick. So as he was thinking like that, on the river, there was a nice, beautiful wooden stick was going. He said, Bhagavan, what a grace you have. And he jumped into that water. And the wooden stick, going. He went on swimming. But that speed of the river was so much. It's always 10 feet away from him. He went on swimming, trying to catch it, and finally it just got into a, what do you call it? To a ridge. Bzzz, went down that stick. He somehow caught hold of a branch of a tree, and he did not fall into the ridge, and then he slowly came back, sat down. I lost my walking stick. Bhagavan, from there, you never had it in the first place. How do you lose something which you never had? In the same way, by knowledge one comes to know, I never had this. It's not mine anyway. To begin with, it is not mine. How do you lose something which is not yours? One sadhu went to a very big mansion, a huge house. So he went, Bhagavati Bhiksham Dehi. The servant came and said, no, nothing is there, go. Again, Bhagavati Bhiksham Dehi. The servant said, did you not hear? Get out, there is nothing I can give you. Bhagavati Bhiksham Dehi. He got very angry. I'm telling you, so by the time the owner of the house came, what is going on there? Yeah, this fellow is Bhavati, whatever he's saying, and nothing is there to give him. So the master of the house said, what do you want? Who are you? The sadhu asked. I'm the owner of this house. Very beautiful house. I want to live in this. Huh? What? You want to live in this house? It's my house. Oh, you built it? No, I didn't build it. Then? No, my father lived in this house. Okay. And then my grandfather lived in the house. Okay. Then my grandfather actually built this house. Okay. Who's the owner? What are you asking? Your grandfather, great-grandfather built the house. Your grandfather lived and he died, correct? Yes. He is no more. Now your father lived in the house, he is also no more. Yes. So he is not the resident of this house. You are living, you also will die. So who actually owns this house then? Not the ones who are dead and gone. Not one who is going to die. To whom is this house then? And that fellow fell on his feet. Yeah, I understood now. Oh, before you came, the world was there or not? No doubt. And it will be such a nice place again when you leave. We are thinking that we are the general managers of this world. Without me, nothing moves. Go out and see. When you leave, it will be better managed than what you think. And that's why people are very afraid of retiring. So one idea, one fear is after retirement, what do I do? Another fear is, if I am retiring, what will happen here? Because I am the only person who knows what is going on. You leave, I'm telling you. It will be better done by everybody else. And we don't want to face that reality. Before you came, this was there. After you go also, it will be there. We are here. We are only caretakers. We neither own anything, nor we can take anything. What do you need to do? Everything is there, Bhagavan's creation. This is where it is said in Panchadashi, one chapter, it is said, Ishvara Srishti and Jiva Srishti. Ishvara Srishti is what? Mountains and trees and the plants and the skies and the stars and the planets, mountains, rivers, and all these are all Ishvara Srishti, including your body, Panchabhutas. That is Ishvara Srishti. You know what is Jiva Srishti? Ragadvesh. Your personal likes and dislikes is your Srishti. And therefore, how a Jivan Mukta will live in this world? Leaving Ishwar Srishti to itself, only he will destroy the Jiva Srishti. What is Jiva Srishti? Destroying my insistence of Raga and Dvesha. That's what it is said here. They live in the company of these Mahatmas who live with total peace. Why? When Raga Dvesha Viyuktaistu Vishayan Indriyaicharan Atma Vashyervi De Atma Prashantam Adhigacchati. Raga Dvesha Viyuktaha Purushaha Shantim Adhigacchati. Shantaihi, with the people who are full of peace. Ananyamadibihi, what we saw? Ananyāśṭakam Ver, right? So Ananyamadibihi, those people who have their mind never away from Paramatma or the Self. Madhurasvabhavaihi, with those people who have most sweet-natured. Madhurasvabhav. When somebody is very loving to you, that also Madhurasvabhav. But somebody who is of nature of peace is also Madhurasvabhav. They need not necessarily say loving words to you, but their company in which your mind is not agitated. Find out in your life in whose company your mind is quiet, peaceful, happy, joyful. They are Madhurasvabhav. And our Guruji used to say, see, when you eat a fruit, ripe fruit, how sweet it is. But the interesting thing is that ripe fruit is sweet only for a short time. If you keep it aside, gone. Whereas dry fruits, they are always tasty. Sannyasins are like dry fruits. They are always sweet. They are not like the ripe fruit, They are dry fruits. They look dry, but actually they are most sweet. Externally they are very dry. Dry means what? They are not interested in anything. But they are the most sweet people. Whereas others are all like ripe fruits, For some time afterwards, they are good. Madhurasvabhavai. And Ekat ekatva nischida manobihi, where their mind is determined to abide in that one, non-dual self. Apeda mohai, those whose mind are free of all delusions. Apeda. Apa ita. E means to go. In Sanskrit, e, to go. If you want to say go, e, go. Ita means gone. Pra ita means preta, gone for good. Preta means what? Dead. Pra ita, preta, gone, dead. E, to go, ita, gone. Apa ita, meaning left. Apeta is similar to preta, but preta is used in the physical body's disappearance. Apeta means in the absence of. Apeta mohai, one in whom the delusion is no more, absent. They are all absent. Such people, sakam, along with them. Meaning, with such kind of people who are shantaha, those people who are of the nature of peace, ananya madibihi, or aranya madihi, meaning those who have mind set on that one without second, madhura swabhavaha, those who are having sweet nature, ekatva nischita manasaha, those who are having mind then in that one reality, apeda mohaha taihi, those who are mind, yes, undeluded, taihi sakam, with their company, vaneshu, in the forest means in solitude. You know what is forest? You go for rest. That is called forest. And you don't do any action there. This is called aranyam. Isn't it? What is aranyam? Ranam na vidyadedi aranyam. Rana means ranabhumi, action. Aranyam means where there is no action. There is no action means there is no more rajas and tamas. That's why it's called vanam. Vanam, vaneshu, vichitatma padaswarupam, which is vichitatma padaswarupam samyak anisham vimrishanti. Vichita atma padaswarupam, that swarupa, the nature which is conquered the all other nature of individual, this absolute nature which is Atma Padaswarupam, of the nature of Atma Padam, of the nature of the selfhood. Vijita, having conquered or having realized, having come to understand that nature, Samyak Anisham. Anisham means Aharnisham. Daily, morning and evening, every day, very well, Vimrshanti, discuss, deliberate, reflect upon. With whom? With all those people who earlier which is said, Shantaihi, with the people of peace, Ananyamatibihi, Madhura Swabhavaihi, Ekatva Nischada Manobihi, Apedamohehi Sakam. Meaning, having that satsang with the Mahatmas who are fully available to such a seeker, who are so sweet-natured, whose minds are set on the reality, and they are calm and quiet and peaceful, with them, Dhanyaha Vimrshanti. Men of blessed nature, they will come to deliberate, discuss, reflect upon, and they make their life also most fruitful. So that is how the blessedness, what is blessedness, is so beautifully pointed out by Bhagavan Shankaracharya. It is called Tadvastu. Tadvastu means that reality. Vastu means an object, but here to be understood as that absolute reality is what they come to discuss. That's why, when you go to Mahatma, don't ask about, worldly things. One person came to me and said, one young boy came to me, Swamiji, I have a question. What was your name when you were normal? I said, I look abnormal to you? No, what I mean is when you were not this way. What was it? I said, why do we need to know about that name? There's no need for it. But second question, yes. Do you ever take shower? Why do you have that doubt? Because every day you are wearing the same dress. Peculiar questions they have. So the worldly things and why you didn't do, why you did that, these things are not. So in fact, you should not ask those questions to that Mahatma. Because they have left me a long time back. There is no need for that. So with them, one should Mimrshanti, discuss, deliberate upon what? Tadvastu, Tadvishayam, Atma Vishayam. That's why it says Vijidatma Padaswarupam Mimrshanti. And they discuss about the highest reality. And this is, such people are Dhanyaha. So, this way, Bhagavan Shankaracharya, we so nice that during his birthday time, we are able to do this. Of course, these Mahatmas don't have a birthday, he's really speaking. They are Ajaha, unborn. But because of their manifestation in this world only, we were able to gain this knowledge, right? See, think about it. If Shankaracharya had not been there, that Hinduism would have gone through many, destructions. Because Buddhism was very, very prominent at that time. And they were destroying or removing the Shastras. Buddham Sharanam Gacchami, Dukkam Dukkam Shanigam Shanigam Sarvam Dukkam. This is what they were propagating. Sarvam Kshanikam Shanikam Dukkam Dukkam. Shankaracharya says Dukkam Dukkam is in your head. Not really outside. So, and also ritualists on the other hand, they were doing blindly all the rituals without knowing the purpose. So he had three-pronged, opposition. One opposition came from Buddhists. They were talking about Shunyavada. They are called Nastikas because they didn't accept Vedas. Then Astikas, those who believed in Vedas, they were doing only karma, rituals and karma kanda portion, and they were not at all interested in the Brahma Vichar. So they were also saying that you are talking about things which are no relevant to this world, What we want is the more and more punya and then going to different lokas or prosperity and all those things. Majority of people like that only. So they were opposing his thing. The third set of people who are opposing him was, they are called Charvakas. They are materialists. Meaning, no need for religion, no need for rituals, no need for nothing. Just kavo, piyo, mojoda. Kana, pina, sona. That's. So these three kinds of people who were coming to argue with him, and various other Jains were there, Vaisheshikas were there, Sankhyans were there. When you look at his own commentaries, you will see how much he put so much interest in explaining his standpoint and what would be the question of Sankhyan, what would be the question of Vaisheshika, what would be the question of Yoga Margins, what is the question of the Shunyavadins, what is the question of Shanikavadin. And that's why his commentaries are so deep to explain his point with reference to their arguments and how Advaita is to be understood. He is called as the brilliance of the human Eastern world. Such a brilliant mind. Even today, not many people understand how deep he has gone in. And within a short time, 16 years. So such great, luminary. And his own compositions are a beautiful example of his mind and his thinking and how much we benefit out of such knowledge. Thank you. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramayaha Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschid Dukkhabhat Bhavet. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om.